Hello students, today we are going to learn the rules of capital letters and punctuation marks in writing a sentence. Okay, what are the rules and how we have to take care of these rules while writing any sentence. Okay, a sentence is said to be correct only when we are correct rule of punctuation mark and capital letters in it. Okay, so let's first learn about what are capital letters and how we can use it in a sentence. First of all, you know that since you have entered the school, you have learned the capital letters. Okay, all 26 letters, all 26 letters you have learned. Okay, so we write in capital letters like this. Okay, so and you also know that while writing your name, whenever we write our name or whenever we write somebody else's name, then we make the first letter of that name capital. For example, say Agra. So Agra is the name of a city, so we will make the first letter of this word, this name, in capital. Okay, or let's say your name is Raj, so you will make Raj like this. Okay, the first letter of R is capital. Alright, and this rule we have to follow while writing in sentence also. If there is any name coming in a sentence, whether it is coming in beginning or at the middle or at the end, then we will also follow this rule only, that for any naming word we will make the first letter capital. So the first rule about capital letters, we have learned that we make the first letter of every naming word in capital. Okay. Now the second rule is that we begin any sentence with its first letter capital. Okay. Means first letter of a new sentence is capital. Okay, first letter of a new sentence is capital. For example, you say my name is Akshit. My name is Akshit. So here, as this is a sentence, my name is Akshit, so this sentence is beginning with the first letter M. Okay, the first letter of this sentence is M. That is why we will make it capital. And as there is a name coming at the end, either at the end or in the middle, I told you that if there is any name, then also we will make its first letter in capital like this. Okay, so capital letter concept is clear. Next, so students, let's learn about punctuation mark. What are punctuation marks? Punctuation marks are the sign that we use in writing any sentence. For example, let's say there is a question, where is the Taj Mahal? This is a question, so after every question, at the end of it, we put such kind of mark. Okay, you must have seen this mark, you must have written this mark in your notebook also while writing any question. So what is this mark called? As this is a question, this mark is known as question mark. This mark is known as question mark. So we use question mark at the end of every question. Okay, and it is very compulsory to put a question mark after every question. Okay, understood? Next, so one mark we have learned, that is question mark. Next is for example, you are writing any answer or you are writing any sentence. Let's say the Taj Mahal is in, where is the Taj Mahal? Agra. Okay, the Taj Mahal is in Agra. Now just look at this sentence very carefully, that this sentence is beginning with the first letter T. Okay, so we have made the first letter of the sentence in capital. Okay, next, as there is a name of a palace, so that is why we will put its first letter also capital. Similarly, we have written the Taj Mahal T capital in the question also. Okay, so here also, whether the naming words are coming in any sentence in the middle or at the beginning or at the end, we will always make its first letter capital. Taj Mahal, so M also capital. So the Taj Mahal is in Agra. Again, this is a proper naming word. Okay, it's a proper name. So that is why we have make its first letter of Agra, A also in capital. Now what I want to tell you, what punctuation marks do we use in a sentence? After finishing every sentence, we put a full stop. This dot is known as full stop. This full stop is a sign which indicates that any sentence is ending here. Okay, and then after, when we will write another sentence, that will be a new sentence. So for a new sentence also, we will make its first letter capital. For example, now let's say I have added some more sentence in it. So but I have not put a full stop after finishing any other sentence. So are you able to know that where the second sentence or third sentence is ending? No, because it seems that this is a complete sentence, is from Agra till Sweets. But no, there are two sentences in it. So how do we differentiate among that where the sentence is ending? How do we find out that? We have to put a full stop. We have to put a full stop after finishing every sentence. That this full stop will indicate that this sentence, Agra is a big city, is ending here with the last word city. Okay, so and what is the first word of this sentence? Agra. So that is, as this is the first sentence, we will make its first letter capital, and obviously this is also a name. That is why, also we will write its first letter capital. Then also we will make its first letter capital. And next sentences, it is also famous for its sweets. So it is the first letter of this new sentence. That's why we will make its I in capital. And there is no naming word here. It is also famous for its sweet. In this sentence, there is no particular proper naming word. That is why we will make all other letters in small. And at the end, we will write we will put a full stop. So this we have learned. Next, so now let me ask you that when you give any list or when you make a list of some things, then what do you use? What sign do you use? Do you just write all the words of the list, all the list words as it is? So how you will divide them? For example, let's say you ask your father to bring me some candies, cake, chocolates. For example, it's your birthday, okay, and you're asking your father to bring you some candies, cake, chocolates, balloons, caps. Now, as you see that there is a number of words, there is a list of words. Okay, so here how you will divide, how you will separate them, how you will separate these list of words by making this sign after every word. After every list of word, you will make this sign. So this sign is called comma. This sign is known as comma. Okay, when we have to separate the list of things, list of words, then we put comma after every word. Okay, coming in between, but we will not put comma at the last of the word. for the last word of the list, we will not put comma. Okay, maybe that we have to put, if the sentence is ending till caps, then we will put a full stop, or if it is not ending, like from the market, from the valley market. Okay, from the valley market. So here, if the sentence is ending with the word market, so we will put full stop at the end of this, like this. The last word of the sentence is market, so we will put a full stop to know that, to make the sentence end. As the sentence is ending at market word, so we will put a full stop there. So like this is the use of comma. We put comma only where only between the list of words, if it is coming in a sentence, and we will not put comma at the last word. Okay, because we put comma between the list of word. Between, see, I have not put comma between some and candies. No, I have put comma between candies and cake and chocolates and balloons and caps. Okay, but as this list is ending till caps, so I have not put a comma. If this sentence would have ended at caps only, so I would have put a full stop. But no, there are more words. The last word of the sentence is market. That is why I will put a full stop after market. Understand? That is the use of full stop. And this is the use of comma, that we put it between the list of words, and we make every first letter of a sentence in capital. So that's all about the punctuation marks.